Some of you ladies look so beautiful out there. My goodness, give yourself a hand. All right. In Chicago, my God, they gave me a whole script here. Can you believe that? I'm from Chicago. That's my city. They gave me a whole script. Let me tell you from my heart. In Chicago, you've got the Magnificent Mile. You've got the Cubs. You've got the White Sox. You've got the Bulls. My gosh, you got parks, you got jazz clubs, you got the blues scene, and we do have a little bit of racing there. We have Arlington International Racetrack, where all the jockeys come and compete for a $1 million purse. That's every year. They come up from all over. We've got the Art Institute. We got the Museum of Science and Industry. My favorite is the Field Museum, of course. That was dedicated by Marshall Field back in the 20s. And what I'm going to do is not go on forever, but I'm going to call up a few people from Chicago to tell you my first guest, and I'm going to bring on this guy. I know you've all seen him on Second City, known as Superfan, Bob Sawatsky. Come on up here, Bob. Well, Bob, can you tell us, why are you so bent on the 1999 convention being in Chicago?
It comes to you as no surprise, Oprah, that Chicago happens to be the sports capital of the world. We got the Cubs, we got the Sox, the Bulls, the Blackhawks, and of course, the Bears. And let's not forget that just minutes from the very reasonably priced Hyatt Hotel and Convention Center, where I think is going to be the site of the convention, lies the Arlington Racetrack. And as a service to the APMW, I will personally coordinate a trip to the Arlington Racetrack.
Well, I'm sure the ladies are going to love you for that one, Bob. But speaking of the Bulls, aren't they're out of it now. But there's an association here that we would like to congratulate them. Orlando, looks like they're in the running. Give them a hand. That's right. Here in Chicago, we love to give credit where credit is due. Isn't that right, Bob?
That's right. Yeah, that's right. But 1999, speaking of sports, is going to be a very big year in Chicago. That's the year that the Cubs will play the Sox in the World Series. I can't tell you who's going to win, but it'll go to full 7 games. And that will also be the year that the Bulls win their 8th consecutive championship. Yes, sir. Yes.
8th consecutive championship?
That's right.
I've got something special. This is special for everyone, and I do have to ask that ladies, if you do have flash cameras, when our next guest appears, this is an actual guest coming to us live from Chicago on his way to Florida to do a little bit of golfing, and it was not easy for us to get him, but please reserve the flash cameras. This is no joke. You can take pictures, but please reserve the flash cameras. I'd like to bring, I'm very nervous about this, Michael Jordan! Well, Mike, I want to say thank you very much for stopping by. This is an honor and a pleasure as well.
Thank you, Oprah. You know I'd do anything for Chicago, of course. Unfortunately, the Bulls are finished for the season, but I was on my way to Florida to play a few rounds of golf. I stopped in New York to shop.
Just a little bit of shopping. Well, tell me, Mike, I know you like eating and eating out on the road. You do that a lot, as a matter of fact. This guy's got a nice restaurant on LaSalle Street in Chicago.
Yes, well, I've been fortunate enough to eat 25 different cities on and off the road during the pregame season and on the season. But Either which way you go, there's no city like Chicago for the best in dining. From Z to A, it's okay, whatever your taste buds desire. But I heard about your place, too, on Erie Street. Isn't too bad either.
Well, thank you very much, Michael, for that nice compliment. And again, thank you so much for stopping by. My next guest, ladies and gentlemen, promised to be a very spectacular act. I tell you, you're going to love this one. These guys have just recently been released from Joliet State Prison. So if you got any... There. Guys for coming and doing your well-renowned song. Jake, you got a few words for me?
We're here on a mission from God. And that is to bring the 1999 National APMW Convention to Chicago, and I'm dying. That's right, we're getting the band back together, and we're going to march down Michigan Avenue. Oh, the magnificent march. Carrying the APMW banner.
All right, guys. That's all right. So, why are you really here today? What's in it for you? If Chicago gets the 1999 convention, what do you guys want?
There's nothing in it for us. Our mission is quite simple. We're here to inform the members and the delegates of APMW that Chicago is my kind of jazz, my kind of blues. Easy to get around. After all, it's my kind of town. You see, Oprah, me and Jake were tied up for last year over in Joliet. We learned a lot about this association. We subscribe to a lot of local newsletters, receive programs from all across the country. We feel very close to the members of this wonderful association. With that in mind, it was our divine direction to to bring the National Convention in 1999 to Chicago and give the members a convention they'll never forget.
Well, thank you very much. You got a few words on that super fan? They're the dopest! All right, we have the best. Give them a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Chicago Blues Brothers! Oh, Dick got some more to say.
You know, while we were locked up in Joliet State Prison last year, we found out we were in contention for a convention. Oh, all right. Oh, you didn't know it. There you go.
This is how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. Give them a hand. Give them a hand. You gotta give them an A for effort. You gotta give them an A for effort. I tell you, being locked up in prison can do things like that to you. Also, being locked up in relationships can do things like that. Somewhat like that. We're going to call out a guest. She's a Chicago native, but she's been shopping. This woman is a shopaholic. Lost her man and she went shopping. Cindy Crawford! Oh, wow. Lost her man? Well, for more. Hey! Long time in Joliet. Uh-oh. Okay, my God. Cindy, think you got enough there?
I've been busy, I'll tell you. Actually, just this last week, I have had a chance to go shopping. For me, I've been a little depressed, you know, about the situation with Richard.
We all know.
And I'm sorry, I get a little upset. Just give me a minute. Trying to get over my depression, I go shopping. I'm a shopaholic, and there's only one place to go shopping, but Magnificent Mile in Chicago.
Where didn't you go?
I've had a chance to go to Nordstrom's, Marshall Field's, Bloomingdale's, Macy's, Saks, iMagnum. Tomorrow I'm heading up to Woodfield Mall, which is right across from the Hyatt Hotel and Convention Center, which is the largest retail mall in the nation.
Do you think she eats? A show of hands. How many people think this woman never eats?
Actually, I had a chance to have lunch at your restaurant at Eccentric. Oh, I had the veal chops with a prune wine sauce over angel hair pasta. Let me tell you, it was fabulous.
You didn't eat potatoes, did you?
Yes, I ate the potatoes. And in fact, tomorrow, going over to Michael Jordan's restaurant. In between all of this, I have to find time to go to the Art Institute, the Museum of Science and Industry, the planetarium, the Shed Aquarium. There's just so many things to get into.
Oh my God, it's a busy time for her. All right, well, congratulations on your shopping expedition there. And I wanted to say thank you, and a special thank you to Michael Jordan, and thank you to Superfan, thank you to the Blues Brothers. Ladies and gentlemen, what I do want to say is Michael will be available later to sign some autographs. He did so today. Please reserve your overwhelming compassion and think about Chicago, 1999. That's all we have for today. Thank you very much.
Chicago, that popular town. Chicago, Chicago, it won't let you down. That baby, that's about enough. Chicago, it's the only place to have your convention. APMW got every time in Chicago. Chicago, you can have anything at any price you want.